This episode of Politics Plus will include profanity, quite a bit of it, actually. So if you have small kids around, probably not the best time to listen. Or if you're easily offended, again, probably not the one for you. But check us next time.
Biden has officially referred to Trump as the Great MAGA King and his followers as Ultra MAGA. Elon is pressing pause on his purchase of Twitter, and Psaki is Pagan. The new girl, well, she's got a hookup over at CNN. Leftists are verbally attacking and protesting outside of SCOTUS and the justices' homes. There's been a mass shooting in New York. Democrats want another $40 billion for Ukraine, but mothers in America can't find baby formula. 2,000 Mules is being silenced in the media, and NIH is hiding Fauci money. January 6th committee is issuing more subpoenas, and the Johnny Depp trial is still going strong. I'm Mimi. This is The Rundown. Now get ready for my posse over at Politics Plus Podcast.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Politics Plus Podcast, where we talk about politics plus so much more. Today, we're covering a Chris Webby music video. Chris Webby, W-E-B-B-Y, and it's Raw Thoughts 4. So, welcome. Today, you've got me, Macy, as well as...
Hey guys, it's Mel.
Hello, it's Mark.
So, today, we're going to do this music video. So, let's react to this.
Good morning, America. Time to get to waking up. We've never all at once been confronted with so much crazy stuff. We should be able to find the truth, but they make it tough. You think the news would tell you, but most of that they've been making up. For anyone who's good, there's the John Wilkes Booth. All the Jedis lying dead while the Sith grow roots. And if you try to speak the truth, they'll Anthony Bourdain you, hang you, and use suicide to explain you. We don't all need to agree, but how can you not see? There's an elite, and they fucking everyone like you and me. That ain't race, color, or...
Yo, that verse when he said they're going to Anthony with bro. Hold on, Anthony. I can't even say his last name. Anthony Bourdain you. Wow. So they're pretty much implying that they're going to off you like they've done to him, like they've done to Kate Spade, like they've done to Epstein. But hey, that right there was deep.
Good morning, America. Time to get to waking up. We've never all at once been confronted with so much crazy stuff. We should be able to find the truth, but they make it tough. You think the news would tell you, but most of that they've been making up. For anyone who's good, there's the John Wilkes Booth. All the Jedis lying dead while the Sith grow roots. And if you try to speak the truth, they'll Anthony Bourdain you, hang you, and use suicide to explain you. We don't all need to agree, but how can you not?
I understand what you're saying. Like, it really does explain, if you have a difference of opinion, there's going to be a John Wilkes Booth there to off you. Like, if you want to share something, they're going to Anthony Bourdain you. Like, if you decide to be vocal about a difference of opinion, it's getting to the point that it's dangerous.
It is.
Was John Wilkes Booth the one that killed Abraham Lincoln?
Yes.
So who was Anthony Bourdain?
Anthony Bourdain was that chef, wasn't he?
Who went around the world.
Yeah.
He was starting a documentary of everything that he was seeing. And if I'm not mistaken...
Kind of like Chris Cornell and who was the singer from Lincoln Park?
That guy, yes.
Chester.
Pennington. Is it Pennington? No.
Chester Bennington with a B. Bennington.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you. They didn't kill themselves. Chris Cornell's not
All
going
right,
to
so
kill
we
himself.
ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Suicide to explain you. We don't all need to agree, but how can you not see? There's an elite, and they fucking everyone like you and me. That ain't race, color, or creed. It's predatory greed. And if we don't unite, this might not be the land of the free for much longer.
I have to say that statement in itself, I so much agree with, because it is an overall elitist mentality that is governing all of us, when in turn our system was set up, or our society was set up to be one that is run by we the people. And we are getting so much further and further away from the established we the people and more to an establishment type king area.
With the government.
Yeah, like that's
like a monarchy.
Yeah. It's a very powerful statement, and I think there's a lot of validity to it.
Rights getting stripped real fast while we fight each other, cause they want us just like that. We so divided by race, religion, color, and class. Now it's who doesn't motherfucking wear a mask. And the virus is real, but it's seeming like they planned it. The way they're using it to their political advantage. I don't claim to have the answers, but I'm telling you what, Bill Gates is mad sus, sketchy as fuck. 2020 been some shit, fucking life got crazy. Bunch of trolls looking for someone to type at angry. Y'all just hate on everybody, it's just like that lately. I got an auntie named Karen, she's a nice ass lady. And I thought I was...
I think that it's awesome that he wanted to break the stereotype of like Karens or bitches, you know? He's like, listen, I got an auntie and her name happens to be Karen, you know? I got a mother-in-law, her name happens to be Karen, and that bitch is awesome. You know, I think that it's a cool way for him to break that stereotype. Like, we've got to stop assuming that anyone named Karen is this crazy bitch.
Or Felicia.
Or Felicia, you know.
Yeah.
Or what's the male one? What's the male one? Chad?
Oh, I thought
Chad. You know? So we got to stop the generalizations of people, because that was well played. Very nice wordplay.
The liberal for most of my life, but holy Christ, you fucking lefties have been colder than ice. And I can't believe I'm saying it. Honestly, I hate the shit, but I got more in common with Trump supporters and Reaganists than fake woke bums, canceling everyone. We say one thing y'all don't like and our fucking career's done. No more open dialogue or conversation at all. No debate or discussion, what can I say? I'm appalled. Cause if we're not allowed to talk or fucking have an opinion without you sensitive bitches enforcing public crucifixions, then we're all fucked. So this is me speaking my piece. Shit, I would go down shooting for my freedom of speech.
So my question is, how far will he get before he's canceled for saying what he said?
Well,
he won't make it to the billboards.
I mean, but you may say that, but look at Tom McDonald. Look at his ability to talk about.
Tom McDonald, though, says it in a slightly more eloquent fashion. This guy here is like,
I mean, yes,
he's very in your face. You know, Tom McDonald has a way of saying it where it almost pleases everybody.
But you know, look, it almost makes. It is a catchy little tune. Like, I find myself over here, you know, getting to it, but I think that, I mean, look at Tom McDonald having Mad Child on so much of his music, you know, like, it irritates me. Like, that's not my particular taste, you know, but there is a target demographic for that. And I think in just the same sense, there is a target demographic for this. And whereas it's not going to be as, you know, noted as Tom McDonald, I think this is a great video. And I think this is a good pick by Mr. Producer down there.
Great.
And
sure,
I'm enjoying it.
Let's see how it ends.
And what can I say? I'm appalled. Cause if we're not allowed to talk or fucking have an opinion without you sensitive bitches enforcing public crucifixions, then we're all fucked. So this is me speaking my piece. Shit, I would go down shooting for my freedom of speech. And that's the first 2 amendments loaded in one clip, aiming at this broke political system we're stuck with. They got all our phones tapped, so let them listen to this. Y'all recording? Suck my motherfucking dick, bitch. Here we go again. Here we go again. Raw thoughts. Here we go again. Here we go again.
And I think that that's what he was getting at by calling it raw thoughts is, you know, it is very blatant and in your face and, you know, very nitty gritty. Like these are my raw thoughts. This is just as it comes across my mind, you know, suck my dick. That is locker room talk. That is what would initially come across someone's mind in these scenarios if they were being confronted. And so I guess I kind of, maybe that's the theme of this. I've never heard anything else by him, so I wouldn't know, but like, maybe that's the theme is he does raw thoughts and they are nitty gritty like this. Yeah. But maybe he has some other stuff that isn't necessarily so. And I mean, I think the graphics or not the graphics, but I think that the visuals on this do say a lot. And I found myself kind of like zoning out of the words for a minute and like watching what was going on. But I think that it does sort of go with it really well, visually and auditory.
Raw thoughts. Here we go again. Here we go again. These motherfucking raw thoughts. Here we go again. Here we go again. Line them up. This motherfucker Joe Biden, you dementia-ridden geriatric evil puppet piece of dog shit, old lying son of a bitch. Do y'all really think he's the answer? They gotta pump him full of drugs so we can speak on a camera. And this dumb boomer Chuck Schumer calling the shots. Saw him pull up just the other day and park in the lot. Went to say hi and realized that this guy is such a fucking pussy that he wore a fucking N95 while he drives. And Pelosi, that evil golden girl with her cronies, Ilhan Omar and AOC, all of you can blow me, and Kamala Harris too. I'll run a train on the whole fucking crew. No, Scott Wiener, not including you. Weird shit going on, I mean, Epstein just lame, missing kids, adrenochrome, I don't know, I'm just saying, I just keep my shit 100%. So if you doubt me, you must be getting your statistics from Anthony Fauci. And Bernie sold out, he supported Joe and Hillary after they stole the primary from him. You must be kidding me, Bernie, I used to fuck with you. Where's your fucking integrity? Can't go from standing for something to standing with the enemy. Well, fuck.
There was so much in that clip. I think this guy's like a conspiracy theorist.
I see the happiness on your face and can hear the happiness in your voice right now.
Well, okay. So he was
I agree with you, Mel, though.
All those people that are in office who they need to go. But then I saw the clips of Epstein and Donald Trump. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I like the last statement that he made talking about, you know, like Bernie Sanders, he was like, I could fuck with you, Bernie Sanders. I could mess with you. But then they stole that shit from you and they sold you out and you still stood on their side. Like it just proves that even if you say as a politician that you stand for something, like you are just that quick to flip flop and be like, okay, you know, this person did me dirty, but they'll do you right.
But he didn't say a word. He let them.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's your fucking integrity? Can't go from standing for something to standing with the enemy.
Well, fuck you, Chris.
Now that's enough of the blue. Let's get to aiming at the red. Someone bring in Ted Cruz. You're just so damn punchable. Borderline fully unlovable. Even your daughter avoids hugging you. Who else? Mike Pence, who's obsessed with his wife. So I consensually had sex with her twice the other night. Told me she ain't had the dick in weeks. So I fucked her on your pile of Bibles, Mike. She really is a religious freak.
That is just completely inappropriate.
Mitch McConnell, you are the literal definition of Not having a face for television. Please, wear a mask, keep that fucking shit hidden. You look like a guy who shouldn't be in the presence of children.
Wait, did someone say children?
Easy does it, Bill. You and Hillary chill. Justice is coming for you still. Because one day, the world will see the truth. That's a bet. I just hope I'm here to see it and you ain't murdered me yet. And see, then there's Donald Trump. This motherfucker been on one. A chance to say the right thing, he goes and says the wrong one. When there's a chance to unite us, he instead divides us even more with the stupid shit that he says. And I can't stand it. His environmental policy makes George fucking W look like he's Captain Planet. Rolling regulations back, setting back clean air and water, all to put big business on a better track. While the animals suffer, so do we. The rich save a little money while they poison you and me. So geez, is he the lesser or greater of two evils? Or is he really trying to drain the swamp and help the people? Ask me, I don't even fucking know anymore. I feel like every politician's just a pawn on the board, Trump and Biden alike. So until I stand corrected, I'll be saying fuck every politician that's been elected. And the truth hurts, but fuck it, man.
Okay, so
It's clear. It's clear.
Everything I'm thinking.
So, Mark, we're gonna need a little bit more from
The song gets a lot more detailed than the beginning of the song. He's very nonpartisan towards the end. With that being strong towards each party towards the end too as well. So,
and I think it's good that he's going and he's showing, the bold-faced hypocrisies on both sides, that both parties say they stand for something, but there are, as in everything, there are kind of slimy people and shady people on both sides of this argument, which is why you need to look further than party into the person that you're voting for. So, I appreciate that he is going after both sides here. And whereas I may not agree with some of the things that he said, I can get behind the fact that he's calling people out for some things that are completely true. Some things he's exaggerating and he's, glamorizing or whatever. But he's doing a good job of throwing out the people that he sees as essentially turncoats or bought politicians. But it is dangerous, again, to blanket coat everybody. And he's saying, I don't trust any politicians. We have to be able to find normal people to put out there as politicians. Would y'all not agree?
Yeah.
I totally agree.
But I see where he's going at. He has a conspiracy theory mind, which I like.
Oh, I agree. The rest of it.
Is worse, even Google's in on it. I can't trust my own search. They treat us like the sheep, they the wolves in the dark, playing with our lives and our minds and our hearts. We've been living in the matrix, losing our direction. Evil algorithms altering all our perceptions. So what the fuck do I know? And what the fuck do you? Should we all just confused trying to find what's true? So I never say I'm right about everything that I said. Not telling you to agree, don't really want people dead. But fuck, this shit been so messed up for so long, and my only way to process it is put it in a song. Cause all I got some paper with a pen and mic, and my fucking First Amendment right. Tell them again, like, all I got some paper with a pen and mic, and my fucking First Amendment right. Raw thoughts.
You have 2 new messages.
Hey, Chris, it's Joe Biden. Listen, man, I wanted to, wait, who did I call again? Is anyone there? Hello? Jill? Aw, damn it, Jill, how do I use this stupid phone?
Next message.
Hey, Chris, Trump here. Donald Trump, the president. Anyways, I heard your song. Terrible stuff. Really terrible. I think it's tremendously important that I remind you that I, Donald Trump, am probably, most likely, but definitely probably, the best president we've ever had in this country. And you're just a loser rapper recording songs in his basement. Okay? Now, I will admit, the line about having sex with Pence's wife was actually pretty funny, though.
Sir, what the fuck?
Oh, sorry, Mike. I forgot you were standing right next to me. Anyways, God bless America. My America. Raw thoughts, motherfucker.
Wow. That's quite the ending.
That is quite the ending, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think that we needed that last little bit, but he felt it necessary to add. But before he got there, I really appreciated that he said, you know, all I've got is a piece of paper and a pencil and a voice.
Yeah.
You know, that and that's enough to do it. You know, that's historically enough to do it. It is still relevant, current event right now. That will work. Just putting yourself out there and saying what you believe, it can help somebody. It can help somebody not feel alone. So I appreciate that. Again, like you said, he didn't want everybody to agree with him. I don't agree with everything. So there's that. That's what I said. What I said.
Is it because he
didn't seem to care
going a little too
who thought
far?
about what towards the end? So what's that, Val?
Say again.
Is it because he's going a little bit too far into his own conspiracies? Is that what you don't like?
I mean, I don't necessarily agree with some of his conspiracies, no, but then again, I also don't necessarily agree with some of his deductions about, you know, energy policy or stuff like that. You know, like there was other stuff that wasn't specific to deep conspiracy talk. Like, I mean, I can appreciate a good conspiracy talk. You know, I literally had fun with y'all about Stalin today. What nerd jokes about Stalin and conspiracy like that? Like, you know, but that's who we are as people. Like, we look at things through a political lens. And when you have music like this that puts out somebody's viewpoint through a political lens, it's kind of, for people like me, I know it's very cool because you get to see how somebody else looks at it in an artistic way that you can enjoy. Yeah. Even if you don't agree all the way, you can still appreciate the artistic work.
Well, I agree with what you said. He's definitely hitting both sides of the spectrum politically. So the end was kind of shocking to me.
He's hitting some nerves.
Yeah, which is cool. I'm fine with that.
And I appreciated that he spoke about the two-party system.
Mm-hmm.
That people just, you know, there's, again, when I go and vote for someone, it's not because of what party they're on. It's what they have to say, who's going to better myself, my family, who's going to, you know, bring me more resources, because right now that's what we're lacking.
Mm-hmm.
Gas is crazy. Food is going up. Everything is becoming a disaster. But, you know, I appreciated that he spoke on that.
I may listen to it one more time to kind of like see if there's anything that I missed or anything like that. It's not one that I absolutely loved, but I did appreciate. I mean, I always love a good Nancy Pelosi joke or Chuck Schumer joke. So you can't go wrong.
Oh, no. I will say this. Never heard of him. But I will listen to his music now. I like where his conspiracy mind went to.
Of course you do.
Of course I do.
What about you, Mark? Are you going to listen to it again?
I'll check it out again. Yeah, sure. I liked it. I like Tom McDonald better, though, I must say. He has a great style.
Besides the Tom McDonald, the guy hit some facts.
Sure he did.
He went a little crazy on some parts, but I like where his conspiracy mind went to. And the fact that he brought Epstein up, he didn't have to say anything. He just had him there. That is what I liked.
You're just a theorist. You're a theorist, man. Conspiracy theorist.
It's only a conspiracy theory until you drop the theory, and then it was just a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Boom.
You just got to prove it.
That's right.
And if you can prove it, I will take the time to sit down and listen to it, but I need to see some motherfucking proof.
Right.
I'm allowed to say fuck, right? He said fuck, so if he's allowed to say it,
the whole music video was.
I feel like that's fair, okay? Like, we're gonna go true B grade, and I'm gonna go get the buzzer timer out of my kid's game downstairs. And anytime I feel like I'm about to say it, I'll just buzz myself. But yeah, I mean, I thought overall, I'd say 7, 8.
I give him a 9.
You give him a 9.
Really?
I give him a 9.
I'm going with a 6.5 to 7.
6.5.
What?
7.
Maybe 8.
The only reason why I give him a 9 is because he had way too many F-bombs.
Well, I mean, I think that it's cheesy, the crap that he added at the end, you know? Like, I just felt like that was a cheesy embellishment of the song. I felt like the naked girls throwing the paint, like that was just his way of getting like that big baller status with a bunch of chicks in bikinis that were willing to be in his video, you know? Like, I didn't appreciate those things the way that I appreciate a Tom McDonald video, knowing that it was built from the ground up to make you think. But even that set aside, not comparing him to anyone else, you know, Chris Webby did drop some stuff that makes you really want to think about the content. So the video set aside, I think it does make you think about the content, even though it sends you down a couple of rabbit holes, even though it does say some things that are embellished.
Get into.
You know, okay, so like this right here, for lack of a better term, is a conspiracy theorist's wet dream.
You know what, Macy? I get you. Do you want to hear one of my theories? And you're going to be like, what?
I'm going to love it.
Okay. So, call me crazy. But the fact that he had Epstein and Donald Trump. So, do you remember when Donald Trump was, you know, doing the Miss American pageants? So, me seeing all those girls, I was like, oh, what is this, like, little, like, thing to, like, Donald Trump? And then Epstein, you know, with the, you know, Epstein Island, the girls, the boys. I don't know. My mind just went there. The green paint, to me, it's like reptilian. I don't know. It's a lot of little...
Reptilian? Did you really just get... She went there. Mark, did you hear it? Mark,
yep.
Did you hear it? She went reptilian on me. I can't.
I did. But yeah.
I can't. Isn't that the concept of freaking lizard people? You know what? Don't even tell me. Don't even. You know what? I don't even want to do that here.
No.
We're politics, but not plus that much more.
I just put my headphones on. Sorry, off. Sorry.
Okay. That's what I saw.
Yeah, and I mean, I think Danny had said that he thinks that the green had signified the money that changes the people on either side. So how the green sort of makes your political party color dissolve, or disappear. You know, it's covered up by the amount of money that you're taking in. And I think that that's true. And I think that there is dirty on the left. There is dirty on the right. There is dirty on the libertarian. There is dirty in the Catholic Church. There's dirty everywhere. You know, it doesn't matter how holier than thou you feel like you are. There is a dirty part of your demographic. And the reality of that does not escape him. And I think he tried to highlight that when it comes to the political spectrum, because the political field really does affect every single person.
It does.
Whether we pay attention to it or not, sometimes paying attention to it too deeply is a problem. Sometimes paying attention not enough is a problem. But we should be paying attention because it is our money. It is our, rights. It is our country. It is our government. And I think this was his way of saying that. And well done, sir, for saying what you wanted to say. And I hope that it's a product he was happy with. Again, didn't love it, but it was a good listen, and I'm glad that I heard it.
Yeah.
He said a lot, that's for sure.
Yeah. Thanks to Mr. Producer for that one.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that was a pretty good one. We'll see you guys next time.
Okay.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, Rumble, Amazon Music, Audible, and Anchor. Till next time.
Bye, y'all.